guys, welcome to the Wars and Weapons channel. In my two last videos about the Greek fire, I said that I was going to make way to talk about the Third Crusade in my next few videos. Now in this video, I'm actually going to talk about the Third Crusade and what happened in the war. Now, as we all know, the Third Crusade is the sequel to the First and the Second Crusade in order to, with the same goal of the two other being to capture Jerusalem and the Holy Land for themselves. Now, in my video about the Second Crusade, I said that the Zengids managed to recapture almost the entirety of the Holy Land and managed to get a pretty great grip on the Serie region, and now it is basically the main power of the Mediterranean of the Holy Land, because they could not, no power in that area had the power to actually face it. But there was one person that managed to do this. Now we're going to talk about that person later, but we'll first go on and talk about the Zengids. Now the Zengids actually got into war with the Fatimid Caliphate of Egypt, which was another side. They were both Muslims, but they were in war for territory. Now they were both in war, and someone named Saladin, which we all maybe know because Saladin is one of the greatest Muslim kings that has ever lived. So he actually decided that if the Muslims are going to win the Crusades, they need to be together. Now, the Muslims actually were at war, and there wasn't a Third Crusade until then, but Saladin decided that if the safety of people of that area was going to be maintained, they need to unite these two. So he actually decided to go and manage to capture both of these guys and make them a part of his own territory in order to maintain safety for the people that lived in the Mediterranean, in the Middle East, and in the Holy Land. Now after that, a few years later, the Christians, Richard I of England and Philip II of France, were actually at war with each other at the time. And the Crusader states weren't actually fully destroyed. The Kingdom of Jerusalem actually just changed its capital because Jerusalem was under the control of the Muslims. So now the capital was changed. It wasn't destroyed. It still lived. So actually, the Barbarosa I, the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, which actually made up of Germany and Rome or Italy, they actually received multiple messages of the Crusader states saying that they should come to their aid. Now he actually decided that my forces alone aren't enough. Now I'm gonna need someone's help. Now Philip II was actually his ally, so he actually called Philip II. Now Philip actually refused to take the cross and just go and fight the Muslims because he was at war with Richard I of England. Now, as we all know, England and France actually had lots of wars and lots of differences before the First World War, where they became one and never had any wars and battles with each other again. And then the Barbarossa actually called Richard I and Philip II and made them sign a peace treaty in order to unite each other and make the Christians one again. Now they were actually the three main kings that lived inside there. In that time, the Holy Roman Empire, or Germany, and France and England were the three most powerful countries in the entirety of Europe. They were main powers. So there was no way any other country in that area, like Hungary or any of the duchies or any other things that lived inside there, managed to attack and capture them. So they actually decided that if they are united, they can actually attack and retake the holy city. And as the First Crusade, if you remember, I said that the French and the English decided to merge into some fleets and go in there by sea, while the Germans, Conrad III, actually decided to go on by land. Now it's literally the same over here. The Germans, Barbarossa I, actually went on to capture the Holy Land using his soldiers through the land, while the British and French managed to grab onto some ships and other things in order to cross the Mediterranean and go on to the Holy Land and recapture that area. Now I will talk about the actual First Crusade. This was only the introduction in my next few videos. We will talk about it in my next few videos, so make sure to stand by for when that's dropping. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe because we're extremely close to 100 subscribers. So subscribe and ring the war bell so that we can reach 100 subscribers and become eligible for producing shorts. Thank you for watching again. Make sure to like the video and stand by for the next video.